Being a single woman in LA can be awesome. The nightlife, the beach, the shopping, the fun. But somehow, all of that seems to change when you're middle-aged. My name is Fran, Argentina-born, single, and yep, middle-aged. My midlife crisis hit me hard, so I decided to fight back by embarking on a quest. Visiting all 50 states before I'm 50 and taking you along with me. Okay, world, here we go. Planes, trains, and automobiles, buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Welcome to my 50 before 50. Warning, I have an accent. Sometimes it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. Occasional grammatical mistakes may be heard or read. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, hi from Milwaukee. And I'm super excited again because I have yet another friend who's coming to visit Wisconsin with me. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be awesome. Yay! Milwaukee's train station, where I'm picking up my friend. Here we go again. And this is how we started. Wrong train station. Yeah, so back on the road. Thank you, Waze. And yeah, 20 more minutes. Meet my good friend Nico, photographer, Argentina-born but Chicago resident, and Bengal cat daddy with a passion for music and cooking. But more importantly, my co-host on the funny video YouTube channel you see here, which link you'll find in the comments. Hello. So we just arrived. Finally, I found the right train station.
Took a while.
Actually
it's okay.
Did.
Yeah,
I didn't tell you, but then, well, anyway, long story, but I ended up following the sheriff.
follow that sheriff.
And so I had to be like respecting the speed limit.
Oh.
Because the sheriff was like right there. And
okay, that's fine.
Anyway,
no rush.
Thing is, we made it. Indeed, we made it. And we made it into a great hotel. Oh, hi.
Your laundry's ready.
Thank you. Just like many of its neighboring buildings, the Brewhouse Inn Suites used to be a brewery. Now a hotel, it still holds plenty of the paraphernalia from its past, turning it into a great photo and video op. It's also kind of like Titanic. Kind of vibe. No?
100%.
Located in what is now known as the Brewery District, this building has quite a presence. Okay, it's not the best take ever, but okay, the building is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the building is beautiful, but it was time to go out into Milwaukee. We started off with a brief taste of the river walk that runs along the Milwaukee River. But as the day was coming to an end already, there was not much left to do but to go have dinner and call it a night. Day 2, and sadly, we were not off to a good start. Good morning.
Oh, hi.
Not so good morning. Somebody broke into the car. They didn't take anything because we didn't have any valuables in the car, but
yeah, but everything's messed up. And
not feeling good.
Stuff.
Not feeling good at all. Not a good feeling. Yeah, that sucked. But it was not going to stop us. So we started with an outdoor glimpse of the Gesu Church, a Jesuit parish which original foundation dates back to 1849 and currently stands right by Marquette University. And within its campus, we found a very interesting little chapel. So we are at the Joan of Arc Chapel. And the story with this is that this was built in France in the 15th century. And then it was moved to New York, and then it came here, Wisconsin. And rumor has it that Joan of Arc actually prayed here. March 9, 1429. Allegedly, after she met with the king, she came to this chapel, of course, when it was in France, and she prayed here. And supposedly there's a stone, which is currently behind the altar these days, that she kissed before she left. And if you touch that stone, it's considerably cooler than any other place or part of the chapel. So that's the story of this building.
That was before you were born.
A little. You had already been born because you're older. Time for downtown Milwaukee and its many beautiful buildings. A true gem, this downtown is an ensemble of different architectural styles, yet all of them cohesive. Many of these buildings are part of the National Register of Historic Places, and though thanks to Memorial Weekend, most of them were closed, walking around them was an absolute treat. Downtown Milwaukee. What a great architecture. And I feel it's very different from what I've been seeing, even East Coast. So truly in awe. Standing out are the Mitchell Building, a 150 years old 5-story structure that is a true icon of the city. And the Milwaukee City Hall, with its breathtaking bell tower, which stands at 353 feet tall. And then, of course, there's the lakefront. Of course, that's where everybody was. After all, it was Memorial Weekend. So while paying respect to our fallen heroes, people were also taking advantage of the great weather as best they could. So we did the same, starting with a visit to the Milwaukee Art Museum, which beautiful building sits on the waterfront and offers incredible views of Lake Michigan. And after that, it was off to our next destination. The North Point Lighthouse worked as such until 1994. Located in Lake Park, it is one of the oldest buildings in Milwaukee and fosters tours and visits all year round. Well, maybe not on Memorial Day. Nico, acércate. So you can take a selfie. You can take an actual selfie.
You can take an actual selfie,
but also you can do this. This is a mirror.
Yeah.
So you can take a selfie using the mirror. We got broken into. Yeah, hard to shake that feeling, sorry. But anyway, back to Cream City. Do you know how they call Milwaukee? What is the name of the city, the nickname?
I don't think I do, no.
The Cream City. So 2 theories. One, the cream colored bricks that are used in most of the buildings. That is very characteristic. And the other theory is that because there's a lot of dairy in the state. So that, depending on which website you check, that's the other thing. Cream City. So after checking out the Old North Point water tower, yet another incredible building. We went back, no pun intended, to the water. This time, to the River Walk. Yep, the place was packed, so finding a brunch spot took quite a while. Quite a while indeed. But after a few failed attempts, and as always, we succeeded. Oh, hi. But let's cut to the chase, shall we? Wisconsin is undoubtedly the beer capital of the US of A, so we had to go to a brewery, which meant it was back to the Brewery District. The Central Waters Brewing Company is an eco-friendly brewery with a few locations, great tap rooms, and plenty of beer choices. Plus, it was one of the few that was open that weekend. So a taste and sample was in order. Right next to it, you find the historic Pabst Brewery, originally founded by Jacob Best, whose grandson-in-law, Captain Pabst, eventually renamed after himself. Yep, the Pabst name is a staple of Milwaukee, and the Pabst Mansion is another one of the historic buildings you can visit. There he goes, King of the Hill. Is it? Oh no, sorry, Sneaker. We are at the Pabst Mansion. Not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Then again, I'm not sure I've been pronouncing anything right since I arrived in the States, so bear with me.
Pabst Mansion.
There you go, that's it. So, again, closed. Many things are closed because it is.
It's Memorial Day. It's Monday, Memorial Day.
Yeah, so many things are closed. And I know I said this before, but you know, I cannot still shake the feeling that our car got broken into. But then again, I think that's better than, I think it's better than being dismembered. Sadly, Milwaukee is also known for being the home of Jeffrey Dahmer and his horrific serial killings. We didn't dwell into that, but we did drop by the location where his house used to stand, which is now and always will be an empty lot, and the hotel where he murdered his second victim, which surprisingly still exists and operates as such under the same name it had back then, and with the room where it all took place still open to the public. Eerie feeling indeed. So we decided to go for lighter stuff before dinner. We're on our way to Walker's Point,
which is 6 minutes away. Everything in the city is 6 minutes away.
Seriously, we've done how many searches? At least 8, 7, 8.
Yes.
All of them
Yeah.
were 6 minutes away.
Yeah.
I prove. Cue the proof.
So weird.
So it's not Cream City, and it's not Brew City. It's
6
minute city. Yay, see you in 6 minutes. So after a final stroll down Brady Street District and its very colorful sidewalks, it was finally time for dinner. It is Memorial Day and everything is
Closed.
and also 6 minutes
And also
away.
6 minutes away.
And again, this car got broken into last night. They didn't take anything of value which I'm kind of offended because I think I had things of value here. Like I have wine, I have beers, I have nice things. They didn't care. So whatever, that's a different topic.
I think they just took a nap.
In any case, poor taste on top of it. But in any case,
that must be it.
yeah, that must be it. Wait, this is where we have brunch.
Correct. So
And we're going-
basically, 6 minutes. It's 6 minutes away.
Is it 6 minutes?
Of a loop.
Exactly, it's a
Yeah.
6-minute loop. We have the feeling that we've been, and I mean, we know for sure that we've
How
been.
many times did you go to Milwaukee?
6.
55.
And Nico was right. Onesto Italian restaurant was the perfect farewell to our final night in town. Great dinner over at Onesta. Can you point to the sign? Because I can't.
Can you see? Oh,
Leaving on a good note.
yes. Paola. Hi.
Exactly.
We're leaving.
He's leaving.
I'm leaving. Big shout out to Stone Creek Coffee. Absolutely loved it. Great space, great coffee, good baked goods.
Yeah, leaving on a high note. Finally.
100%.
Time to say goodbye to Nico and his crocodile tears and venture into a very different part of this wonderful state. Well, of course, I cannot leave the beer capital of the country without buying some beer for my friend Tom, who you briefly met in our Vermont Part 1 episode. Yeah, I'm his beer mule. So I am on my way to New Glarus Brewery. Made it. New Glarus Brewing Company. By the way, New Glarus, the little city, the little town, it's a Swiss village. Believe it or not, I'm actually part Swiss. So we'll get the beer and then I'll show you around just really quick before we head out of Wisconsin. The New Glarus Brewing Company is employee owned and not only crafts some of the best beers in the country, but it also offers tours showcasing its facility and history and owns one of the most beautiful beer gardens I have ever seen. Beer and a cow. I think that pretty much sums up Wisconsin, right? And speaking of cows, New Glarus has plenty of them because back in the day, they helped this little village grow as many as 22 cheese factories, earning its nickname of the cheese capital of the world. Today, its main revenue is tourism, though cheese and beer are still a big part of it. I have yet to visit Switzerland, but for the time being, this would have to do. I closed my Wisconsin visit with a stop at the Swiss Historical Village. So, this is a Swiss village and reminds me of my grandfather, Pancho. Yes, I carry his name. Francisco, who was second generation Swiss. I was just in the gift shop and so many of the things they have there we had at our house when I was growing up. So I'm thrilled that I stumbled upon this place. Thanks again to my friend Tom who sent me to the brewery. So that behind me is the cheese factory. And what do you know? I've just learned that Swiss cheese, I would say probably American Swiss, was actually born here in Wisconsin. Very, very, very close to where we are right now. Thank you, Wisconsin. No wonder you're called the dairy farm of America. Yes, in here you can get a taste of how life in America was for the first Swiss immigrants that settled here after leaving their land behind, just like my great-grandmother did, only a bit further south. I have too left my homeland behind by now, and while I wonder if I have yet found my true home, this visit made me feel a little bit closer to it, wherever that may be. Funny, that's the flower that I have in my hat. Leaving Wisconsin with a big smile in my heart. Say cheese.